Welcome to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for joining me on the mat today. I really appreciate having you all here. Please subscribe, give this video a like, even drop a comment below. Let me know how you find it. Those of you that are new to my page, welcome. My name is Jade. Those of you that are returning, sorry I haven't been here for a while, but I am back. Please know that you can join me for live online classes, exclusive pre-recorded videos over on my membership platform, which is Pilates and Yoga with Jade.com. It's only £8.99 a month. There's no contract. You can dip in and out however you please. With all of that said, we are going to today go through a barre and Pilates fusion practice. No equipment is required, just yourself, some comfortable clothing, a little bit of space, and we're good to get started. So let's start this practice today in a second position. So a wide foot placement, heels coming in, toes pointing out onto the diagonal. Mindfully arrive, so push into all four corners of the feet, pull up through the thighs, engage through the pelvic floor and switch on through the glutes. Arms are gonna rest down in front of us, soften the shoulders, relax the elbows, and find a little smile on your face. Here we go, we're gonna take a plie as we breathe in, reach the arms all the way up to fifth, and exhale as we drive and come back to our starting position. Inhale through the nose as we lengthen through the spine and exhale as we stand. Please make sure the knees follow the path of the toes. You ground down through the heels, work the back chain of the body, and you think about finding that space between every vertebrae of the spine. Let's come down and pause, staying loaded with me. Lift the right heel not too high and then lower the right heel down. Lift the left heel, not too high, and lower down. We've got four more. Right, lower, left, lower. Stay loaded. Last two, and one more time. Come all the way up to standing. Turn your feet now to parallel, so the feet face forwards. Take the breath in once again. Exhale, open the arms wide, and dive your way down into a wide leg forward fold. So take a breath out through the mouth, Pilates breath, as we relax the head, the shoulders. There's no judgment here. If your hands aren't on the ground, no problemo. We hold onto the forearms instead and just allow the body to fold forwards. Breathing lots of love and energy into the backs of the legs, and then soften the knees. Think about the chin staying on the chest. Sweep the arms forwards for a Pilates roll up as we engage through the core. Come all the way back up, turn the arms to fifth, and bring the heels in so we're back into second position. Let's bend our knees, coming back down into that second wide leg plie. Lifting the right heel now and pulse. Tiny little bounces, soften through the elbows. Keep the shoulders stacked over the hips and load into your legs. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Heel down, stand tall. Shift your weight over onto your right leg now, and then open the right arm out to the side. Standing strong, we're gonna lift our left leg up. Keep it turn out, so drop the hips down. We're gonna bend the knee, tap the foot to the thigh, and then extend away. Bend in, tap out. Here we go. Hinging from the knee joint, lift up and out of the spine. Try not to collapse into the right side of the body and turn out, so working through the glutes here. I'm gonna go for 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're gonna sweep that left leg around to the back. Think curtsy lunge. Place the left foot onto the floor, the heel is lifted. Both arms come up to fifth, soften the shoulders. Now bend into both knees evenly and stand tall. Back heel's lifted. Here we go. I drop down and stand. Plie down like a curtsy lunge. The knees are both going out in the same direction as the toes. Think about the weight going down, not forwards or back. Really load into those legs while finding that lift up and out through the torso. We've got 2 more here for 2. Down and hold. On 1, lift the front heel just softly and pulse. Down, down. Those cheeky pulses already. Load and load for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Front heel lowers. We stand tall and come back to our second position. Heels in, toes out, soften the shoulders, and breathe. Beautiful, bring the arms down. Let's repeat that. Inhale, plie, arms come up to fifth. Exhale, drive and stand tall. So think about softly engaging the abdominals as well. Zip up from the pubic bone and knit the abdominals together. As the arms come up, think about sliding the shoulders down the back and ground down through the heels. Power up those legs. Down and hold. Do you remember our alternate heel lift? Right and left. Doesn't have to overarch. Kitten heel here. Rise up through the torso. We've got 2 more. And 1. Heels down, we stand tall. Feet turn to parallel. Inhale, reach the arms higher. Exhale, dive down into a wide leg forward fold. Sigh out through the mat. Ensure the head and shoulders are rested. Remember the option to hold onto the forearms. Pilates roll up as we bend the knees. The arms sweep forward. Slide the bum down towards your heels. Unravel the spine. As we get to the top, soften the arms. Bring the heels in. And we come back down into that second plie. Left heel lifts and we pulse. Down, down. So eye line forwards. Chin away from the chest. Soften through the elbows. And load into your legs for 8, 7, 6, 5, 3, and 1. Lower the heel, lift up, shift your weight to your left leg, open out the left arm. Lift the right leg, keep the hips low, remember? Here we go, I bend and extend, bend and extend. So arms are soft, relax even through to the fingertips. Pull up through the left thigh and try and keep your knee as stable as possible. For 3, for 2, and for 1. Sweep that leg around to the back. Curtsy lunge, so the back heel is lifted. Arms come up to fifth. Here we go, bend to both knees and drive tall. So back heel is lifted. Try and transfer the weight evenly as you come down. Don't be afraid to fidget the foot placement at any point if you need to. Shoulders are definitely warming up as well. Squeeze the glutes as you drive up to stand. Elongate, lengthen the spine. 2 more. How low can you go? Last one, down and hold. Lift the front heel and pulse. Pulse. Load into those legs with me. Down and down for 7, 5, 3, 2, 1. Stand tall. Bring the arms down. We are going to carefully drop the back knee. Bring the left knee in also. And find your way down onto your right hand side, on your right hip. Right arm is just a little bit further away, not underneath your shoulder. Thighs together and then extend your left leg. Side bends. I'm going to sweep the left arm up. Reach up and over into a side bend. Inhale as you come back down onto the mat, softly, softly. Again, sweep up, press into the right arm. Make sure the thighs are on the same line here and your right knee should be on the same line as your right hand. We've got 2 more. Sweep up. Strong side body series. Smoothly coming down. This is our last one. Sweeping up. Now see if you can just reset to a half plank. So what that means is I'm going to come down. I'm just going to slide my right hand in underneath my shoulder and then bring myself back up with the left hand behind the head. So my right hand is now under my shoulder. From here, we're going to lift the left leg up and tap down. Open through the chest, through the front of the hips. Squeeze your bottom and lengthen that left leg as you lift. Try and keep everything else really stable. Own it, boss it, strong through this supporting arm. Lift that left leg and pause. Stay here. Pulse it up and up. Tiny little pulse. Keep everything else still. Don't collapse into the upper body. For 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. That foot's going to come down. We're going to bring our left hand down too. We're going to turn, pivot on your right knee, So the left leg stays strong. Your hands are underneath your shoulders now. We're gonna do a little tricep press with a single leg lift. So as I lift the left leg up, I'm gonna lower the chest down, lock the elbows in. And then as I drive up through the chest, I lower the left leg down. Here we go. Inhale as you lower. Squeeze the elbows to the rib cage. Exhale as you drive back up. Tap the left foot to the floor. We've got 2 more. Inhale, lower. Engage through core center. Drive it back up. 1 more time here. Bend, sink the chest. And then as you come back up, flex the left foot. Press it into the mat. Switch on the shoulders. We're gonna exhale as we lift the right knee up to the chest. Curve through the spine as you drop the chin. Give your right knee a little kiss. And then slowly bring it back down onto the mat, unravel. 3 more of those. Press into the hands, the ball of the left foot. Right knee comes up, you curve the spine. And then unravel, opening through the neck, the chest, reset. 2 more. Draw the thigh towards the belly. Draw the belly towards the back. Slowly, smoothly making your way down. 1 more time here. Switch on the shoulders, the abdominals, curve the spine, and gently make your way down. Bring the left knee in. Let's find a well-deserved child's pose. Melt your bottom back. Extend the arms forwards, forehead towards the ground. Take a slow breath here with me. Breathing in, breathing out. 1 more time, take a breath in and sigh it out. Let's peel our way up. You're coming over onto your left-hand side now. The left hand goes a little bit further away than under the shoulder. Knees are together. We're gonna extend the right leg. Keep pressing your chest, your hips forwards. Side bends. We sweep the right arm up, come up and over into our side bend. And then gently bring your left hip, lead it back down to the ground, not the bottom. Sweeping up, strong through the left arm, press into the right little toe. And then as you're coming down, think the hip coming down to the floor, so you work into that side bend. 2 more. Try not to collapse into the shoulder, even as you come down onto the ground. Stay switched on, own it. 1 more time, sweeping up, find that space. And then we come down so that we can just readjust our left hand placement. Bring it underneath your shoulder and then find your way up to half plank. So my hand goes behind the head. Now you want your shoulder over your wrist. Lift the right leg up and then tap back down. Here we go. Right leg lifts. Keep the knee facing forwards. Make sure that left foot's behind you, helps with stability. Really anchor down into this supporting arm. Try not to collapse into the rib cage as the right leg lifts. Everyone's favorite word, the P word. We come up and we pulse up, up. Try and keep your torso still. Pulse into the right leg. Lift and lift. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring that foot down. Let's turn onto our front. So pivot your left knee, hands underneath your shoulders. Find the length through the spine and get your hips and your chest square to the ground first. We lift the right leg as we bend the elbows. Chest comes down and then drive off as we come back up. Engage the core. Inhale as you lower. Exhale as you drive off and push up. We have 2 more. Try not to twist the body here. No chicken elbows. Keep those elbows locked in. We've got 1 more time. Flex that right foot. Ground it down into the mat. Here we go. The left knee comes up. We curve the spine, chin to chest. And then smoothly as you come down, you elongate and lengthen. Think engage through the core. Knit the tummy together as you push off. And then smoothly unraveling, not collapsing, as we reset. We've got 2 more. Lift it up. Smoothly lowering. Doing really well. 1 more time here. And once again, we'll bring the right knee in. Take that well-deserved child's pose as you make your way back. Forehead towards the ground. Breathing in through the nose and sighing out through the mouth. Again, take a breath in and sigh it out. Beautiful work. Let's slowly bring our hands in towards us. Turn our way over, so we're coming onto our bottoms. You've got the mat space behind you. Feet flat on the floor, knees parallel, reaching the arms forwards, thinking about Pilates posture as your shoulders are stacked over the hips. Taking a C curve as we tuck the tailbone under. We scoop the belly in and go to a point you feel comfortable to hold. Really imagine a tight corset around your waist here, feet flat, knees parallel. I'm going to take one hand down towards the mat as the other arm comes in line with my ear. Toy soldier arms. I alternate, pause, alternate, pause. So everything stays still. Tighten through your waistbands. Zip up through the pelvic floor. And just sliding the shoulder blades up and down as we alternate the arms here. For 4. Slow and controlled. 3. Don't rush it. Very precise movements. We've got 2. And we've got 1. Bring both arms forward. Engage the core as you come all the way back up. Now straightening the legs. I'm just going to shimmy myself back a little bit. We straighten the legs now. Feet are flexed. Switched on the thighs. Pilates roll down. Tuck under through the tailbone once again. Curving through the spine as you make your way down. Take the arms overhead as you bring the back of the head onto the mat. The backs of the arms come over. Pilates a roll up. Arms lead, chin to chest. Scoop the belly in. Press into the heels. Come up and over as you dive into a forward fold. We're going to do that one more time. Lifting up through the chest, curve through the spine, tuck the tailbone under, scoop the belly in as you roll vertebrae by vertebrae, bringing your way down into a full body stretch. On the mat, take a gorgeous breath, find that space. Exhale, pull up through the thighs, squeeze the belly in, smooth transition as you go up and over, coming into your forward fold. Say hello to your hamstrings, take a breath here. And then as we unravel, we're going to come down onto our back. So use that Pilates roll down to come all the way down onto your back. Once you get there, we will soften the feet and we're going to bend the elbows and gently place the fingertips behind the heads. Okay, a leg pull with an ab curl. I'm going to exhale, bring my right knee in as I lift the chest off the ground. A leg pull, I want you to draw that right knee as close towards the chest as possible. And then extend away as the head goes down. Let's alternate. Draw the left knee in, lift the chest, elbows wide. Extend the left away as the head goes down. We've got 4 more. Exhale, ribs towards hips. Keep that pelvis alignment as you extend and reset. Breathing out. Got 2 more, 1 on each leg. Going at your own pace, knowing that you can modify. If you'd like to do the legs and not the upper body or vice versa, there's no problem with that. There's no judgment here. You know your body. This is the last one I'm going to do. And then slowly bringing the leg down, leaving the head on the ground. Let's bring our arms down by our sides now. Press down into the hands and the shoulders, anchor into this space. We're going to do 3 leg circles with the right leg. I'm going to sweep the right leg up through to center. Take it out to the side, making sure my left hip stays stable. Sweeping it all the way around towards the end of the mat and then going again. I bring the right leg up through to center. Take it out to the side, keeping the left hip stable, sweeping it around and then coming through center. We're going to do it one more time. Keep the head down, eye line looking up and both shoulders press into the mat. Option is to bend the knee slightly here. Leave the right leg on the ground. Here we go. Left leg comes up. Sweep the left leg up, take it out to the side. Only as far as your range of movement will go. It doesn't have to be the same as anybody else's. We have 2 more. Sweeping the left leg round. Keep the eye line looking up, pressing into the shoulders, the tops of the arms. Also keeping the right leg strong. Try not to move the right hip too much here. This is our last one, and then we leave the left leg down onto the mat. Bend those knees in, slide both heels in towards your bottom. Ground the heels next to your bottom and reset. Make sure your back is in a curved neutral spine. So a spinal alignment that feels good for you. When we are here, we're going to bridge roll. Inhale, print the back into the floor, lift the hands on the bottom on your exhale. Take your hips up towards the ceiling as the backs of the hands come onto the ground overhead. Squeeze your bum, ground down through the heels. Now synchronize the spine roll with the arm placement. You're bringing the hands and the back down together, one vertebrae at a time, until the bottom and the hands come down last. Again, peeling the bottom up. Sweeping the hands over, squeeze into your glutes here as you drive the hips up. Feel that space through the front of the body, and then slowly synchronizing, uniting the breath and the body together as you roll your way back down onto the mat. Let's come up to that bridge and hold. So peel your way all the way up. Take your way up into your beautiful bridge with the backs of the hands overhead. Stay here with me, really push through the heels. Inner thigh engagement, let's bring the knees to touch, open to parallel. Knees to touch, open to parallel. So I'm going to squeeze my inner thighs together and then reset to parallel without dropping your hips. Keep those hips level, chin on the chest, and the backs of the arms are reaching overhead. Imagine you've got a marble between your knees. You've really got to squeeze it in there together before opening. We'll go for 3. You're doing really well. I feel like we haven't done a pulse for a while. For 2, what do you reckon? Bring those knees together, squeeze the marble and pulse your hips. Up, up, up. Are your thighs still touching? Yes, Jade, of course they are. We're gonna go for 6, 5, 4, keep with me, 3, 2, and 1. Knees parallel and roll down, but leave the arms overhead. Once the bottom's back on the mat, bend the elbows, fingertips behind the head here. We're going to take an ab curl when you're ready. So let's do 2 to prepare. Exhale as you imprint the back, lift the chest off the ground, elbows wide. Take a little breath in at the top, and then exhale as you go back down to the floor. One more time to prepare. So just focusing on sliding the ribs down, knitting everything together, and then controlling as you lower. This one is where we're going to come up and hold. So come up with me, stay in that ab curl. We float the right leg to tabletop, the left leg to tabletop, and then both feet come back down to the mat. Left leg to tabletop, right leg to tabletop, both feet back down to the mat. Keep that going. The reason we say float, try not to jump the feet up, and when you lower them down, try and bring both feet down together evenly. If you're staying in that ab curl with me, get the shoulder blades off the ground. Try not to pull the head, just support the head with the hands. I'm going to do 2 more here, last 2. Slow and steady, doing really well. We've got 1 more time. Left, right, and lower. Bring your head down whenever you're ready also. Open the arms out to a T shape. Just reach those arms wide. Bring your feet in close to the bottom, lifting the heels. Take your hips to the right-hand side of the mat and allow both legs to fall to the left. Just let them drop. If they don't come down to the ground, we could place them onto a pillow, something like that. Pick up the head, turn to look towards the right hand, and we can have the palms of the hands face up here. Take a lovely breath into the right side of the body. And exhale as you fall into this stretch further. Wonderful. Bring the head back to center. Lead with the right leg, left leg will follow. Reset your hips into the middle. Have a little fidget. Take our bottom to the left-hand side of the mat, and then both legs fall to the right. Take a moment to get them comfortable. Pick up the head and look towards the left. We take a wonderful breath into the left rib cage now. And exhale as you fall further into this moment. Rolling all the way over onto your right side when you're ready. Use your hands to carefully bring yourself up to seated and just make your way over onto a cross-legged seated pose with me whenever you feel ready. Try and find some length through the spine. Think of Pilates posture here as we grow tall. Maybe take a couple of yummy shoulder rolls, just moving into the shoulders, releasing any tension there through the upper back. Same goes with the neck. Maybe we'd like to take A few gorgeous neck rolls, releasing any tension you may be carrying here, releasing and letting go. And there's no pressure, obviously, to stop this. You can keep this going long after the video has finished if it feels good. I'm going to reset the head. Take a breath in as we reach the arms up. Keep that lift, that poise, and exhale as you bring the arms all the way down. Our Barre and Pilates Fusion. I would love to know how you found it. Please comment below this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel so that you get notified of when I bring out more content. Or remember, you can join us on our online membership platform, pilatesandyoga with Jade.com. Hopefully I'll see you on the mat again soon.